Oh, hi Lul, hi again, hi again. Um, I'm gonna talk about some serious stuff today. Some, I don't know, a lot of stuff been overloaded or getting overloaded in my mind lately. Um, Let me see. So like it's been 2 weeks since university college stuff, and I've learned a lot of stuff already. Like I'll share some experiences. So um, I want to talk about my no-fab thing, which I've been doing for like months. It's been a few months, so I'll get to that in like in the video, soon in the video. So first I'll talk about the other stuff. So it's been 2 weeks, as I said, in university, and like I made like a few good close friends, and one of them, my closest friend, um, it's a girl. She kind of shared how messed up people really are, and like the actual dark college dynamics that I was so oblivious about. I did not have an idea that universities was gonna be like this. So the first thing that she told me about was about these group of girls who did their schooling like outside India, and like they grew up outside, like in, I think, in Saudi Arabia, UAE, and stuff. And the comments that they made about me, which was shocking, which was traumatizing. Like they were randomly talking about stuff, and somehow they started talking about me in their hostel conversation, I think. And this one messed up girl says, me, because I have this dark skin tone, I might be a junkie or a drug addict. That's what she said. Just because of my skin tone, the way I look. I don't think I look bad, but it's just the skin tone. And she also said, because some dark skinned, I might be from a lower caste or a poor background. That's what she really said. Kinda hit me hard because I never thought the people they would there are people who think this way. That hit me kind of right in the heart, like so harsh. Then I come to know that that girl has a boyfriend or some, and still she has this group of friends at the university, who she takes like heard that she takes her friends out to look at the guys in university, and she is a little too close with the senior guys, and she milks and takes most advantage of the pretty privilege that she gets. Like if I ask any guy in the class who the prettiest girl is, they would say her, because they don't know the reality. They don't know how bad of a person she is, and how she does everything for the attention of a man. Like, I can't say that in this video because I might probably get cancelled, and that's one thing. Status and how you present yourself and how much respect you get don't matter so much, more than you could ever think. I don't know, maybe it's just my university because all the people from outside, all the spoiled ones just join in there. Maybe that's why. But still, I think everyone has to be aware of this in some way to stay prepared. I was not prepared for this, but trying my best to adapt because there's no other option for me. And the other thing, I faced something pretty very badly painful. I don't know if I should talk about this. It's someone else, it's about someone, um, but um, for the guys who I think would face similar stuff, we'll get into the topic, which is seeing someone you loved in the past becoming a totally different person, and the person you loved, the person that you met, does not exist anymore. And like, that's all memories, and it's a whole new different person now. So what really happened is, when when I was scrolling, when I was going to my homepage in Instagram, I saw these suggested accounts thing, and I saw my ex's profile, the account from which I was blocked. I mean, I was blocked by her in that account. So, out of natural instinct, I opened it, and I had this natural tendency to check how she was doing, and what I saw was more painful than anything, because I did not see the innocent, the, the innocent young and pure soul anymore. It was just a girl who parties every night, who wears provocative clothes, which is like obvious that she, I don't know, I can't really, I don't know what to say, because it was kind of obvious, like how attention demanding that is, how attention seeking it is. But and that is how she moved on. That's the way that she chose to move on. She, she oh man, like she used to be just one simple, humble, polite, kind girl with a personality, with a good personality, turning into a party girl with like these party friends, wearing different kind of clothes, showing herself off, objectifying herself, which I've seen a lot of girls doing in this generation, in this age of like around 18 to 25. Um, that was kind of tough to accept. So it's, even though it's been like 10 to 12 months since the breakup, since she left, like you all would be thinking I shouldn't be bothered about this, but it hit a specific type of pain seeing the version of her, that version of her. So I was figuring out what to do about that pain, and I learned that you have to accept that the past is dead, and chasing the old version of someone who's changed is useless. And yeah, I've made a little like structure of the video. It's not a script to remember the order of stuff I wanted to talk about in the video. Mm, so if yeah, I think it's a script. I don't know. I don't. I would have done better with a script. This one's just raw. Um, I just wanted to share everything that I learned in like 2 weeks. So in that situation, you just you you for you all you can do is build yourself up, not for her, but for yourself, so that you do not feel like you're left behind, or like do not be emotionally destroyed by someone else's choices. Like when I sold the account, I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I felt like a loser for not being able to move on the way she did. But, but then I realized it's not about how much time it took. It's it does not matter how much time it took. Nobody cares about that. It's about if you are really able to move on in a healthy way without destroying yourself. So you gotta accept. That's the thing. So I'll stop talking about that there. But let's move on to the next stuff. So like I made a close friend and she told me about the class dynamics, right? She also said she also told me that I have to level up my status in class to not get walked up and walked over by these popular girls training. I hope you can hear me. Training heavily out there. I'll continue. It's a good, it's a good weather. Or yeah, season. I don't know. So she said that I have to look better, present myself better, make better friend groups, or be in a good friend circle, have a lot of people that can back me up so that I I will be able to earn the respect and will not be able to be easily walked upon, walked over, especially by these popular girls that I talked about in the class, in the specific group that I talked about. So the main thing is that people in modern life judge you for your status, looks, and your presence. And see, I was like way too confident, way too way too friendly with everyone, attracted with everyone, try to make try I met a lot of people which kind of backfired on me because she said being the friendly guy who talks to everyone, who gives everyone attention, actually is lowering his value in their eyes because people actually respect boundary setters and not people pleasers. That was that was a meaningful thing. That was a meaningful one because I actually needed that. So so do not be the guy who tries to please everyone around you, but you have to try to build yourself as a person. Like you have to hit the gym, look better, have proper hygiene, dress better, to so as to present yourself better, be confident, do not look like uh, fapper, a gooner, stop gooning. I'll talk about my experience of how I was in my life after I stopped gooning. So, yeah, anyway, mm, stop gooning, be confident, be self confident, have self respect, so that the people who actually respect you, the people who actually are emotionally, you know, what do I say? The people who naturally connect with you will find you and be friends with you. You don't have to just go around trying to make friends, trying to please everyone to make them your friends. You don't have to do that. You just have to work on yourself. So you have to shift your focus from trying to get included by everyone to focusing heavily on finding these meaningful guy friends. So um, meaningful, real brotherhood instead of getting that name or getting that reputation of a simp on you. You have to find real brotherhood, or like if you're a girl, find better girls to be friends with. If you go around talking to every girl, the girls will dislike you anyway because you're just no. I'll repeat that. If you're a girl being friends with every guy, the guys will dislike you anyway because you do not have self-respect. You do not have boundaries. You just go around pleasing every guy, and you can understand. You can see that with yourself. You can understand how is that even a, how is that kind of person even deserving of any respect from the guys, because that's just a cheap thing to do, going around pleasing every guy. The same thing for boys. If you're like friendly to every girl, no girl is gonna actually respect you. And you're not gonna get any what do I say, you'll get a lot of female friends maybe, but they'll never respect you, they'll never truly love you, and it's just gonna be a bunch of meaningless friendships. So focus on building the real brotherhood, making real friends, mainly guys if you're a guy, or girls if you're a girl. But yeah, I did a mistake once, but then I fixed it. I made good guy friends. Oh, so, like I made good guy friends, and still I was able to find this girl. Okay, I was able to find this girl. I was the girl that I met first and newly became my closest friend in like 2 weeks, because she is open to me. She respects me. She is like dating someone else. That's one thing, and I made it clear that I respect their relationship, and she made it clear that she's loyal to a man. And the thought of having a romantic relationship with that girl doesn't even enter my mind because she I do not want to ruin that relationship, that friendship, just to get some romantic attention. No, valuable friendship. Do not want to ruin that because he respects me, and whatever friendship that we build, it's meaningful. We help each other when we face them, and we are comfortable with each other. So that's the kind of friends you have to make instead of focusing on, instead of trying to just hit on every girl that you see. You have to let you have to wait, you have to stay patient until you find that person the person you actually have a meaningful friendship with or relationship with. She chase for girls for to date. You'll never end up with someone who's ready for the long term thing, because you just don't. But if you want to like do it short term, just for a time pass, you can find many girls, you can find many low value girls for that, but still it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You are gonna regret that. You're gonna regret the waste of time, the waste of money for that little time, for that short span of attention, the whatever you get from those short term relationships. It's not worth it. I've been kinda I have tried short term stuff at school, but it was never worth it. Like, I can be honest with you, and I'm not proud of any of that either. I just haven't dated anyone for like the past almost for the past like 10 months. And it's actually kind of nice, kind of peaceful, and I actually respect myself for that because I did not force myself into these useless, meaningless relationships. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the nofap thing. I've been on nofap for like many months. I do not track my nofap thing. So what happened after nofap? Basically, nofap doesn't bring much of change, many physical changes. Like when you stop fapping, when you stop gooning, you'll understand that you have a lot of energy every day. You just saving yourself from wasting a lot of energy that you can use for many good stuff. Like if you goon, like when I used to goon, I would feel so lazy, so tired to hit the gym that day, or to go out, and my confidence level comes to rock bottom the day I goon because I do not want to see, I do not want to meet new people, I do not want to spend time with my friends. I just want to stay at home, sleep or something, and wait till the next day comes, wait till the cycle recharges. So when you stop gooning, you find this massive amount of energy that you can use for productive things, and like positive productive things that are actually good for you, and a lot of good energy for your work, for your studies, and then it actually boosts your confidence and your self-respect. Not pleasing yourself by touching yourself boosts your self-respect in ways that you don't know, ways that you can't imagine. It's amazing. Just try taking it slow, just try progressing, makes more progress. That's how I got rid of my addiction. Small progress, like 1 day to 2 day, 2 day to 3 days, 3 days, 4 days, 4 days, 5 days, 5 days, 6 days, 6 days to 7 days, 1 week to 2 weeks, 2 weeks to 4 weeks, and 4 weeks to months, and months to not doing it anymore. Like to have full control of yourself, to actually feel more pleased when no like the the, the thought of getting that dopamine is overpowered by the thought, by your self-respect. You do not want that temporary sense of dopamine. You do not want that temporary burst of dopamine. Instead, you try to get that dopamine from healthier stuff, by completing work, by finishing studying, by reading a book, by hitting the gym, by hitting a good workout. That's you try to get the dopamine from these healthy stuff that are actually good for you. So why go? Just stop. Stopping gooning is so much better than gooning. It's one of the worst addictions that I face. One of the only addictions I think. The others would be the social media and stuff. It's just like gooning, social media, multiplayer games, like shooting games and stuff. You just start using that energy that you waste on these stuff for the better stuff, for the good, for the actual good stuff, and you'll find the difference. You'll actually grow as a person. You'll actually be a better person. I think I just yapped about the boring stuff, but I just wanted to share what I actually face and what I actually learn to try to help people who might actually face the same thing, or might face worse, or might face nothing at all, blessed with a happy life. Just want you to stay prepared in case stuff like this happens. You have to know how to deal with it, what to think of it, and yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the things I face, being brutally honest, and how to deal with it, the college hierarchy. I hope it's helpful. And I'll be talking about more problems, more dark truths that a man will face in his life. Like, I'm gonna live my life and I'll live with that. Whatever I face, whatever bad stuff I face, I'll just share it, and I'll share how I deal with it, because I don't know. I don't. I have enough self-respect to not resort to these unhealthy activities, unhealthy ways of coping. I am. I just know. I just believe that I'll never destroy myself physically, emotionally, or mentally, just for some pleasure, or to escape from the problems that I face. I'll never resort to drugs. For me, gooning was as dangerous as drugs, because it becomes a coping mechanism. You just goon when you feel stressed, tired, or anxious, scared. When you stop that and deal with the problems, is when you actually grow as a person, is when your mind actually becomes stronger and more confident, and you get more experience, life experience, and you'll be able to live a better life with more quality. So, and if you're like young, try to learn some skills, creative skills, something unique, something interesting, like something you're passionate like. If it's music, then learn an instrument or learn singing. If it's dancing, learn dancing. If it's sports, just keep practicing. Uh, have something some something that you're passionate about, which which actually gives you happiness when you do it, and which something at which you're actually good at, something which you're actually good in, that you can be proud of, which will be a good part of your personality, and that will make you less boring as a person, and that'll actually give you some meaning in life. But like when you if one like do not put too much pressure on yourself. If like if you lose those skills and like long break or something, you just don't give up. You just have to get back to it. You just have to trust yourself. You just have to believe the process. Like things happen like that because I was really passionate in sports, and my university isn't really good for sports. It's like classes till like 5 p.m. So barely getting any time for sports. So all I do is gym, and so the sports part. I sacrifice that. Kind of sacrifice that for my college life, but I'm not backing down. I'm not giving up because just don't give up. Things like that happen to everyone. Just find ways to balance stuff in your life. Like for me now, getting that degree, getting good CGPA, making meaningful relationships is more important. At this time of life, I'll get back. Um, I'm gonna get back into sports like soon. But like for now, I have other goals that I have to focus on. So just do not let that push yourself. Or like it's okay if what do I say? Yeah, don't let that make you feel down. You just have to start prioritizing what's more important. You have to have priorities. You have to have boundaries. That's what makes you a strong, respectable man. Yeah, that's it. The priorities and the boundaries, and the discipline, and the self respect, and the confidence. These make you complete as a man. And that's the theme of this channel anyway. So you have to keep pushing yourself to grow, but not in an unhealthy way. You have to know your limits, and I'm not saying you don't have to push your limits, you have to push your limits, but in the right way. You have to enjoy the process. If you hate what you're doing, you'll 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 never be consistent. You'll be waiting for motivation to do it. That it doesn't work that way. Do not depend on motivation. You have to find ways. You have to find things you actually enjoy doing, and you'll when you learn about the stuff that you're lacking in, like when I learned about no fab, when I learned about the the cons of gooning, that's when I actually wanted to recover from it. That's when I actually wanted to quit, and it didn't take motivation for that. I just stayed consistent because of my discipline, because of how much I wanted to face it. So you have to like know about what you're doing and why you're doing it, and if you actually want that, and that's when you'll be actually be able to bring some changes into your life. Yeah, that's kind of it for this week. I'll be doing another video soon, hopefully. How much long? Oh, 42 minutes. Damn. I won't be editing this video. I won't be making cuts. I won't be adding pictures. I won't be adding videos to it. I won't be adding music. I'll just be uploading it the way it is. So for the ones who just want to see a guy who is genuinely just trying to talk, trying to explain stuff. Now I just took my own time to like explain how I dealt with like 3 problems that took like 42 minutes. If you want to watch that, watch it. And I'm not gonna put chapters on anything. You can just speed the video up or something. I don't know. It's on you from the next video on. And the channel is called our home Unfiltered for a reason. It's unfiltered, it's uncut, it's raw, and honest. Like I'm genuine with whatever I said in this video. And I'm glad I stopped using scripts because I can feel the big freedom and how I get to whatever. I'll see you around in the next video. So peace. So until then, good luck, take care, and discipline over motivation, and have some faith in whatever. I have faith in God and myself. And be kind with people, help people, be generous, and don't be generous everywhere. You be generous where it's actually meaningful, where it's actually a good thing to be generous in. Get proper sleep. I got sleep, but I'm just getting bored speaking properly. I'm just tired. Bro, ow. So note that NoFap doesn't make you jacked or anything. You just get the energy. It's up on YouTube. It's up to you to. It's up. It's up to you on how you use that energy. You can use if you use that energy for building yourself up. You build yourself up and drink a lot of water every day. The best thing, my favorite thing to do because nothing bad. It's just all good. You'll not get bloated. You'll have a de-bloated face. You'll what else? Staying hydrated. It's just full of benefits. I wouldn't have it noted anywhere, so I don't remember. I just know it's good for you. It's good for your skin. It's good for the cleaning process of your body. It's good for like literally almost everything that happens in your body, and for your blood, for your mind, everything. So just drink water. I track how much water I take, so I don't miss. So I don't know. You you'll just when you start tracking stuff you do in life, you'll start having a structure in life, and you'll start following it. Um, you'll stop lacking in parts, and well, if you start tracking how much water you drink, you'll stop drinking less water than your daily limit. You'll actually you'll actually know what you're doing. If just do it, no, bro. Just track how much track the food you eat, the proteins, the calories, the fats, the carbs you get from the food, the amount of water you drink, the the screen time you take, the other activities, the progress in gym. Just track it. You'll see the progress, and that will actually give you some sense of motivation. Even though I'm telling you not depend on it, but it'll give you a sense. It'll let you understand how far you've come, how if that's helping you, if that's bringing any difference. Yeah, it's just track everything. Keep a journal or something, or just I track myself on my phone. So many ways to do it. Just do it. Most of the people don't, and most of the people have an unstructured life. So if you start keeping track of stuff you do, if you if you do that, you'll be better than 98% of the people in the world. Yeah, you can trust me on that. That's one of the biggest things that help me. Tracking the stuff I do, tracking what I eat, tracking what I drink, and just stop smoking, just stop drinking. Then we don't do that around here. I hate people who smoke. I hate people who drink. It's just disgusting. But just you have to drink. You have to intoxicate yourself to feel some sort of happiness. That's messed up. So just stop doing that. It's disgusting. Ew. Ow. Drugs, do smoking, do vaping, do this stuff, do that. Uh, uh, uh. I'll make sure I bring new topics, and so, I'll try to bring something interesting. I'll see what more problems that I can face in the coming weeks, and I'll try to face like bad stuff. My best. I'll try my best to have a difficult life, so that you guys can stay prepared for whatever happens. So wish me luck. Pray for me. I'll pray for you guys. Pray for everyone watching. Thanks for watching. yeah, I'm grateful. Oh shit, it's 50 minutes into the video. Let's just take a minute of silence, and then we'll wind things up, and I'll just end the video. Okay, three. Wait. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop.